Test, 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 test. Okay, that sounds good. Alrighty. So do you have any special requests today? Any area you want to focus on?
I'm cold.
Oh. Why is your ankle red? You want something to heat your body up? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, that would be good. See, I'm cold.
Because it's not 90 degrees outside. Okay. All right, well, we'll do things that warm the body. But first, we're going to begin with breathing. So sit up straight and inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. As you exhale through your mouth, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, allow your spine to get longer as your abdomen expands. And with each exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing as your navel pulls in toward your spine on the exhale. Now, on the next inhale, we're going to inhale and raise our arms and hands as high as you can above your head, palms together on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. When you're ready, follow your breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Now on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Follow your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Sitting up straight, breathing through your nose. Now from here, keeping the palms of your hands together, inhale as you reach your fingertips as high as you can, lifting your chest as you inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And at the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift, breathing through your nose. When you're ready to exhale, come back down to prayer posture and point your fingertips down at the end of your exhale, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Follow your breath. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now straighten your arms out in front of you. And we're going to inhale, reaching our hands as far back as we can. Exhale, wrap your arms around your shoulders, grab your shoulder blades with your hands, and lower your chin to your chest, breathing through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin, inhale, reach as far back as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, place the opposite arm on top as you grab your shoulder blades and lower your chin to your chest. Lift your chin, inhale one more time, and exhale, bring your arms down in front of you. And from here, we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. Spread your knees, place your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, spread your fingers wide. Check that your index finger is facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your thighs. And we're going to do cat-cow. So in cat-cow, our head moves last. We're going to keep our arms straight as we do this. Try and move your spine within the range of motion that you have. And try and follow your breath. So we're going to begin by inhaling and arching our lower back, and then lifting our chin, When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling like a cat, and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower back and then lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, arching your upper back, tightening your gluteal muscles as you lower your chin and head. Try and move your head last. Sometimes when people do this, they move their head first, and that's actually the exact opposite. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale our right arm and left leg, pulling our navel in toward our spine, and then exhale, slowly lowering our right arm and left leg down. Then we're going to inhale our opposite, left arm and right leg, with our navel pulled in toward our spine, stretching and reaching. Exhale, lowering down. Follow your breath. Keep your navel pulled in toward your spine. Reaching our arm and leg that are parallel to the floor as much as you can on the inhale. Exhale, coming down. Opposite arm and leg. One more time on each side. And when you're done, come back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to spread our knees wide, bring our feet together behind us, and sit back in child's pose by lowering your hips to your heels, and then lowering your torso and forehead down to the mat, breathing through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms. And from here, we're going to do a floor flow. We're going to inhale, coming forward. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting your chest off the ground. And when you're ready to exhale, coming back to child's pose. Follow your breath. Inhale as you come forward. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you exhale, lowering your torso down to the floor. When you're ready to inhale, lifting your chest off the ground. And when you're ready to exhale, back to child's pose. Move with your breath. One more time. And when you're done, move to child's pose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms in front of you. And we're going to come back, we're going to come to our elbows and lower our torso down to the ground. And then just take a moment to breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Try and relax your hips. And then lower your chest all the way down and straighten your arms out like an airplane to the side with your chin facing forward. And then inhale, lifting your arms and chest off the ground. You can move your arms back like an airplane. So moving your arms back like that. Yep, there you go. No, not all the way to here. There you go. And then exhale, coming down. Left ear on the ground. Relax your arms and shoulders. Relax your feet. Relax your legs. And then turn your chin back to the center. And we're going to inhale again, lifting our chest, and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Tightening your gluteal muscles as you do this. And then exhale, coming down. Place your right ear on the ground. Relax your shoulders and arms. And then come back. We're going to bring our arms back under our shoulders, our elbows under our shoulders, hands facing down on the floor. Lifting your chest as much as you can, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And now we're going to just push yourself back to tabletop position. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to do puppy pose. So we're going to slowly walk our hands forward as we keep our hips in the air and lower our torso and forehead down. Breathing through your nose. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands. Inhaling and exhaling. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. When you're ready, bring your hands up to prayer posture in front of your chest. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Try and scoop your hips under you. Stretching the front of your right thigh. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale as you make a circle, reaching up. Exhale as you lower your hands down next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward into a lower right lunge. When you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your fingertips or you can look straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Then inhale, make a circle. Exhale, as you bring your hands down and bend your torso down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again, or you can do downward dog, which is what I'm gonna do. If you're doing downward dog, just make sure your fingers are spread wide, index fingers facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward. Get onto the balls of your feet. And we're gonna push the floor away as we lift our hips into the air, opening up our shoulders, and then alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground, stretching the backs of your legs, keeping your knees bent, relaxing your neck and your shoulders. And just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then lower your knees down. And we're gonna slowly walk to the front of our mat with our knees bent, inhaling both hands together above your head and exhaling your hands down by your side. Now at the front of your mat, separate your feet under your hips. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lowering your hands down. Again, inhale, reaching up. And this time we're gonna sit our hips back as if we're sitting in a chair, keeping our arms near our ears, lifting your chest, inhaling and exhaling through your nose, keeping the knees separated. And then inhale as you stand up, then exhale your arms back down by your side. Again, inhale, reaching up. And we're gonna sit our hips back again as if you're sitting in a chair. And this time, if you'd like, you can get onto the balls of your toes, lifting your heels off the ground. Find your balancing point. And then lower your heels. Inhale as you stand up. Exhale, lower your arms and hands down by your side. Now from here, we're gonna do another balancing pose. So find a stable ground. We're gonna do tree pose. So if you'd like to use a wall, you can do that as well. Find a stable spot. Place your hands on your hips. And we're gonna bend our left knee, placing our left toes on the ground. And then from here, you can stay here if you'd like. We're gonna lift our left knee off the ground. And if you'd like, you can bring your hands in a prayer posture in front of your chest. If you'd like to go further, you can cross your left ankle above your right knee. Find your balancing point. And if you'd like to go further, you can bring your arms above your head and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Focusing on one point in front of you. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lower them back to prayer posture. And then release your left ankle from above your right knee as you lower your hands and foot down to the floor. Take a moment to lift your heels off the ground, relaxing, stretching your hips and leg muscles. And then place your hands back on your hips. We're gonna do the opposite side. So go ahead and bend your right knee, placing your right toes on the ground. Standing straight. If you'd like to go further, you can lift your right toes off the ground by bending your right leg. If you'd like, you can bring your hands in the prayer posture in front of your chest. And if you want to go further, you can cross your right ankle above your left knee. And if you want to go further, you can bring your arms above your head, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then release your right ankle from above your left knee and lower your hands and your foot down. Take a moment to lift your heels off the ground, stretching the backs of your legs. All right. Now, come back to your mat. And we're going to separate our feet about 3 or 4 feet apart. Hands on your hips. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale, bend your knees as much as you can, keeping your torso vertical. Then inhale again, and exhale as you tilt your torso forward, and then bring your hands in front of you onto the floor. You can straighten your legs out if you'd like. Relax your neck and shoulders. Try not to hold yourself with your hands. Grab your elbows or wrists and just relax. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like, you can gently move your head up and down as if you're saying yes, or side to side as if you're saying no. Gently moving, gently, slowly. And stop, relax. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up behind us and interlace our fingers, reaching our knuckles up toward the ceiling. Imagine you're bringing your hands behind your head. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Relax your face, relax your head and shoulders. And then release your hands from behind your head. And we're going to walk our hands to our left foot. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently lowering your torso over your leg. Try not to bend your head. Lower your torso. Breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. And then release, come to the center. Walk your hands to your right foot. Inhale, lifting your chest toward your foot. Exhale, lowering your torso down over your leg. Try not to bend your head, but lower your torso. And then release, come back to the center. Placing your hands on the floor, we're going to walk our feet in about 2 or 3 feet apart and lower our hips down to the ground with our torso vertical to the floor, arms between our legs. Bring your hands together if you can in prayer posture. Try and adjust your torso so that it's vertical to the floor, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then lower your hands down, release your arms from between your legs, and sit down on your mat. We're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent in the air, arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you tilt back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Find your balancing point, keeping your arms parallel to the floor. You can straighten out one leg or both, however you feel comfortable. Find your balancing point. And then lower your feet down. Grab your elbows or wrists and relax. And we're going to do that again. Bring your arms parallel to the floor, tilt back a little bit, pull your navel in as you inhale, lift your chest, and then lift your feet off the ground. You can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to straighten out one leg or both, feel free to do that. And then lower your feet down. And from here, with our arms parallel to the floor, we're going to inhale and exhale as we slowly bring our spine down to the floor and stretch our arms out parallel to our shoulders with the palms of our hands facing up toward the ceiling. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then from here, we're going to first just inhale and exhale. Allow your knees to relax to the left side, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. You can keep your head where it is, looking up at the ceiling. And then inhale your feet back up to the center and exhale your knees to the right side, keeping your head in the center. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees back to the center. We're going to adjust our feet under our knees again. And this time we're going to walk our feet to the outer edges of our mat, separating our knees. Keeping our shoulders on the ground, take a deep breath through your nose, inhaling. And as you exhale, gently relax your knees to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your head and your knees back up. And then exhale as you lower your knees to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And then inhale as you bring your head and your knees back to the center. Move your arms down parallel to your torso. You can adjust your feet again under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine so your back is on the ground. And from here, we're going to straighten our left leg, reaching our left foot up toward the ceiling. And then make a circle in one direction with your foot, rotating your ankle. And then in the other direction. And then pause. Now we're going to take our left ankle and cross it above our right knee, relaxing our left leg, keeping our hips and our shoulders on the ground. Now we're going to lift our right foot off the ground, relaxing our right leg, taking your hands between our legs, interlacing your fingers behind your right thigh, relaxing your left forearm or elbow on your inner left thigh. So hands behind your right thigh, your hands are behind your right thigh, your left elbow or forearm is pressing against your left inner thigh. Relax your legs, relax your feet. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you. At the same time, push your left thigh away. With each exhale, gently pushing and pulling at the same time, relaxing your hips as much as possible. And then release, lower your right foot, release your hands from behind your right thigh, straighten out your left leg, reaching your left foot up toward the ceiling, and then lower your left foot down to the ground, keeping your left knee bent. Straighten out your right leg, reaching your right foot toward the ceiling, and make a circle in one direction with your ankle. And then in the other direction. And then pause, take your right ankle, cross it above your left knee, relax your right leg, relax your right foot. And then from here, we're gonna lift our left foot off the ground, take our hands between our legs and interlace our fingers behind our left thigh. Take your right forearm or elbow and relax it against your inner right thigh. Make sure your legs and your feet are relaxed. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you at the same time, pushing your right thigh away. With each exhale, gently pushing and pulling, relaxing your legs and your feet. And release, lower your left foot, straighten out your right leg, and then lower your right foot down to the ground. Straighten out your right leg. Lift your left foot off the ground. Interlace your fingers below your left knee, keeping your right leg on the ground. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh and knee toward your left shoulder, keeping your right leg on the ground. And release, lower your left foot, release your hands from your left shin, straighten out your left leg and bend your right knee, placing your right foot on the ground. Now lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Keeping your left leg on the ground, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee toward your right shoulder, keeping your left leg on the ground. And release, lower your right foot down. And now we're gonna lift both our right foot and left foot in the air, reach our hands into the air, bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet, pull your feet down into happy baby pose, where your knees are on the outside of your torso and shoulders. And from here, we're gonna alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, massaging your spine, releasing any tension you may feel. You can rock up and down if you'd like. Moving around as much as you can. Breathing through your nose. And if you rock out, get back in. And then inhale both feet and hands into the air. And exhale, lower them down all the way. Straighten your body out on your mat for our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms away from your torso with the palms of your fingers facing up toward the ceiling. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your wrists. Relax your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thigh muscles. Relax your calves. Relax your ankles and relax your toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then move your hands above your head and stretch your body. Bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, and then exhale through our mouth with a strong breath as we lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, bringing the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.